This is a metaphor for the brain that will help you understand emotional regulation and what happens for your child when they are upset. Okay, so if this is the brain, you've got three parts that matter. So take your thumb, put it in your finger, fold your fingers over. This is the prefrontal cortex. That is the last part of the brain to develop. Brain develops back to front. It is also where language is processed. It is where rational thought lives. It is where children learn. And here's the rub. This part of the brain is the first part to kind of go offline when a child becomes dysregulated or frustrated. So when that happens, they do this thing called flipping their lid. So if they flip their lid, right? So now they're not using the part of the brain where rational thought, language, thinking, learning occurs. They flip their lid and then they're operating from this part of their brain. So the thumb is the limbic system. That's kind of like the seat of the emotions. And your wrist is the base of your brain. And the base of the brain controls automatic functions. And so what happens for children is that they become frustrated, they become angry, they become hurt or scared, and they flip their lid. Some people call this an amygdala hijack. And then you're operating from down here. So when you're operating from the amygdala and the base of the brain, you're likely to have big and explosive emotions. Parents have the tendency then to talk to kids. Now what happens is that language, remember, lives up here in the prefrontal cortex. And so when your child has a flipped lid and you talk to them, it's not going to get in there. In these moments, I want to go for using my own calm and my presence and my quiet and my touch if my child likes it to help my child get their brain back online. So in the moment of really big upset, big feelings, big emotions, sometimes a flipped lid is hitting, kicking, yelling, screaming, throwing, grabbing, or shutdown, right? Hiding, running, refusing to talk. Right? During those kinds of moments, my only goal is to get my child's lid back down. Once the lid is down, then I can move to whatever I wanted them to do, like cleaning up or doing their homework or telling me what happened or whatever it is. But until you get your child's prefrontal cortex back online, they're going to really struggle to process language or to do any of the learning, whether that's like school learning or like learning to keep your hands on your own body or whatever it is you're trying to teach. So if your child flips their lid, help them get their lid back down and then go for learning and cooperation.